For the legs, we're going to need 8 2x4s, 36 inches long. Now we're going to take all our 2x4s and we're going to run through the table saw. And I'm going to take just the edge of it off because I want to get rid of this round edge and make it nice and square. We're going to run all of our 2x4s we cut for the legs, and all our other pieces will do the same way. We're going to take our 2x4s that we cut 36 inches and we're going to glue them together. And then we'll clamp them, let them dry overnight. This is going to give us our legs, and that's going to make them 3 inches by 3 inches. Our 2x4s together, and it's going to make us a 3 inch by 3 inch leg. And now we're going to run it through the planer. After a few passes through the planer, I did the face and the sides. You see how nice and square it is. Okay, I've got 3 2x6s that I've already run through the table saw and squared off the edges, and I've glued and clamped it together. This is going to be our top, and they're cut at 48 inches. We're going to need 4 pieces 8 inches long. I set a stop up at 8 inches. Now we're going to take our 8-inch pieces and we're going to drill 2 holes on each end so we can join them to our legs. We're going to use our pocket hole jig here. Just center it up. So that's where our screw is going to go in an angle. We're going to join it to our leg. When we join it to our leg, it's going to go in right here. Now I've cut 2 2x4s at 40 inches. And they're going to be the frame for the top. So we're going to need to put a pocket hole on each end of them also. So we've got our 3x3 leg, got our stringers going across the top. This is what our top's going to sit on and hold the legs together. I've also drilled some pocket holes here and here to attach our tabletop. I've got this little piece of wood that I made as a gauge. And I use this gauge here. It's going to put this board in the center of this one. We want to attach it and get it flush with the top of this one. I'm going to take 2 1 5/8 screws and attach it. Same thing to the other side. Now we're going to take our 8-inch stringers and we're going to mount them in the center. We're going to take just a piece of scrap 2x4. That's how we're going to get it the same height all the way around. I'll just set it there and I'm going to take my little gauge that I cut, and that's where we'll put that. Now we're going to add our top springer. We want it flush with the top of the leg. We're going to use our little gauge to make sure it's in the center and flush with the top. Okay, now we've laid our other set of legs that we just added that top rail to, and we're going to take the one we just built with the stringers on it. I'm just going to lay it right on top of it. Alright. Take our gauge. Now we know our little stringers here, 8 inches. We're going to mark them at 4 inches for our center. We got our center mark. Set it in here in the center. All right. We know that our board up here is 40 inches. I'm just going to measure 20 inches and mark it for the center. I'll mark this back one at 20 inches for the center. And this one is 42. It's going to be 21 inches. We're going to mark that at 21. So now we need to cut us a board to put across here. And that's what we're going to attach our center to. And it needs to be 9 inches. Okay, so we've marked the center of our top piece, drilled our pocket holes, and marked the center on this. We're going to set it in here. I don't want it down flush. I want it about halfway up, I guess. That'll be fine. So, put it right about there. Get it level. Our little gauge. Why don't we gauge this thing up, huh? That'll make it easy. Straight across. Now we've added our 2x4 here. I marked it in the center, so I marked it here. And I marked it in the center at the top. Screwed it in. I made sure it was square, and it is. It's very good. Now it's time to lay out our pattern. Okay, now we can lay out our chevron pattern. So I measured in 3 3/4 inches from here to here. And I'm going to lay my 2x4 up at the very top. I'm going to put it on its mark. Now, I take our pencil. And there's our angles. So now we'll just take it over there and cut it on the line. Okay, I've made our cut. And let's see if it goes right on the line. And that's where to go, just like that. So now all we gotta do is attach it. So I clamp it into place and I'll just trace it on the back side. gotta do is cut it. See how that did. Now you can get a little better idea of what the design looks like. So as soon as this glue dries, I'll go ahead and put some white paint on it, and I'm going to go ahead and stain the top so it can be drying tonight. While we let our table dry where we caulked all the seams, I'm going to go ahead and stain the top so it can be dry tomorrow and we can clear it. I'm going to stain the bottom first and then we'll stain the top. I'm going to use the Minwax Dark Walnut and get it from Ace Hardware. Looks great. Couple coats of white exterior house paint. I get this from Ace Hardware, and it's a semi-gloss white paint. I'm recording, so be quiet, Bear. I'm recording, so be quiet, Bear. Okay. And now I'm going to put 2 coats of this clear gloss, fast drying polyurethane. So now we're going to put 4 screws through the pocket holes that we drilled. And I'm not going to put them in real tight, I just want them snug. Because we want to allow the top to be able to move, expand and contract with the weather. What are you doing, lazy cat? If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Hot? It's hot, huh?